Good morning, San Francisco. Good evening, Sofia. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. My name is entrepreneurship, and as always, I'm here to be the host of Pitch2Pitch Startup Competition. Big applause to Networking Premium and team. Thank you, Nikki. Nikki Zakhariev, everybody. So, how many of you are for the first time here? Hands, legs, okay. Okay, so you can read everything on the event on Facebook, so I won't read it now. So, it's about a startup competition. There are judges, startups are pitching, 1 minute only, and then someone will fly to Israel for 1 week and win many money, so a lot of money. So that's it, pretty easy. So don't forget to support your favorite startup. It's a pitching competition, so I want to see your phones right now. Your phones, your smartphones. It won't work on the old mobiles or Nokia phones probably. So go to ahaslides.com/P2P vote. And this is how you can vote for your favorite pitch for tonight and win an award, actually. No, it's not under the chairs, it's not a car, but it's a really nice award, actually, at the end. Please don't close the app until the end of the evening because you lose the opportunity to win the award. Stay there on like a separate tab, vote for the pitches, and that's it. Did I mention that I'm at Nas Native? You can follow me on Instagram and whatever as Nas Native. I'm organizing events and so on. You can follow our streaming partners, so people who are watching us live at the moment by Omai.TV, follow them as well. Big applause. So, and now the judges. Do you like judges? Yes. Scream if you like judges. Mila Petrova, angel investor. The one and only Stoyan Nedin, venture capital investor at Vitusha Venture Partners. Yeah, this is the old Nokia team, actually. Okay, the next one is Ivailo Ivanov, Founders Institute, the biggest startup training incubator in the world. I don't mean it, it's on the script. Yeah, okay. Borisov, angel investor and startup founder. Apparently. And the reason that we're all here, Emil Shikirjisky, founder of Co-working Premium, Co-working Spaces, Networking Premium, the biggest networking chain in the Balkan region. Big applause for the founder of Pitch2Pitch Startup Competition. Okay, are you hyped right now? Yeah. Okay. So, the first startup, you have 1 minute here, pitch here next to the edge of the carpet, look at the judges as well as the audience, and please, when you talk, hold the mic like this next to your mouth so everybody can hear you, and the people who are watching us live right now who are writing questions, actually, you can write questions inside the aha slides thing if you have a question for the startup who are pitching right now. So the first startup is Yanislav Rusev, English Motivator. It's like a wedding march. Good
luck. Hello, everybody. So as a former English language high school teacher, I've had problems with students' focus and engagement for years. So I've come up with a platform called English Motivator or Motivator. And actually, it's towards young people and adults as well. The idea is to have interactive lessons using only animation, and all the lessons will follow the European framework for languages. This is really important. So we combine structure plus animation. So the lessons are actually not chaotic lessons. They are according to the standards of the European framework for languages. So far we have only one level, which is A1, and the idea is for each level to have different characters representing it. So we wanted it to feel as if you're watching a TV series. But at the end, instead of wasting your time, you actually learn something.
Hi. Okay, I'll kick it. So you have teachers from one side, it's a chicken egg business model, and students from the other. Share some numbers in terms of capacity of the supply side, I mean the teacher side, those who teach the English lessons.
Actually, capacity, you mean the teachers behind this, or? So far, I'm the only one creating everything, actually, because I'm a teacher, so I'm following the lessons according to the, like I've said, the European framework for languages, starting literally from the English alphabet for beginners, and the idea is to have the lessons until B2, which is advanced learners. And for each lesson, we're creating interactive tests, which are really unique. You can do it on a mobile phone or on a laptop. You have the animation character talking to you, asking different questions, you answer, and then you get feedback on how well you've performed.
Okay, so, hello. How many teachers you need in order to teach those students? I mean, they are going to be group classes or individual?
These are digital lessons, and it's not through using real teachers. We create animation lessons. You log in, it's a platform, you buy membership, and you can watch the lessons whenever you like.
Okay, good.
So to be able to scale, once it was user content. Now, are you able to create those videos by AI and make AI to make them educational and then just even personalize according to your level? Have you thought of this direction?
AI definitely helps. But I want to have my personal touch because I've used the animation software for like almost 2 years already, and I've noticed that if you create a lesson using only AI, the result is not that satisfying compared to when you manually create the lessons. This way you can make sure that the lessons are engaging and teach you like.
I think you should rethink that. Like, not now, just think about it, maybe to make it more personalized and aid AI. Yeah. Maybe one video or two, you'll be better, but creating thousands of video and personalized according to a level might leverage your business. Think about it.
All right.
You said that your content is very similar to some just video content with characters speaking English. What are the differences and how would users really feel the difference and pay for the difference between animations in English that people can learn from and perhaps read the transcript and your lessons? What are, just so that we can imagine what the lessons looks like.
Okay, so for example, nowadays, if somebody wants to learn through animations, usually this is available on YouTube. There are a lot of animation lessons, but YouTube channels, they lack a lot of things. For example, they lack structure of lessons. It's chaotic lessons. And here we have the whole structure, like I've said, all the standards. One more thing, everything is explained in Bulgarian grammar. So later on, we want to translate the content once it's ready to most of the languages out there and place it on different markets. And this will allow especially beginners to learn like easily. Also, there is branding because these animation characters, we already have social media, and they, little by little, they become something like mini influencers. So people recognize them, we have names for them, and they start to associate with them. So we create branding. It's not like just some channel that people learn. A whole unified platform for learning English, and it's branded.
Okay. How are you making money? What is your business model?
Through memberships in the platform. Somebody logs in, they can buy membership for a month or for 6 months. Yeah, that's it. And also we're thinking about adding the lessons in different platforms that arise nowadays. This will be could be like a second stream of income.
And I have a second question. How are you aiming to keep the loyalty of your customers?
To keep the loyal customers, well, once the levels are ready, if they start from the beginning, from A1, most of the time I feel like we have customers that are asking us, when are we going to have the next lessons, so the next levels. Once they start with A1, they will continue with A2, B1, and B2, and this is all the memberships we've planned so far. We haven't thought of something perpetual as for now, if you're asking that.
Okay, two little things. Can you tell us a few words about the competition first? And second, I did not quite understood your ask. So what is your next step and what do you need to get there?
Okay, competition, there are a lot of academies out there for learning English. Everybody knows that. But I feel that this approach could be a lot more engaging for children and not only adults, because we also have adults learning in the platform. And there is tons of research saying that most people nowadays are visual learners. 85% of people nowadays are visual learners. So this is something that I think we should reconsider, not only, I mean, in the English language, in general, when it comes to acquiring knowledge.
By the way, I know that you have traction, you have your first level developed, you have paying customers. Tell us a few more words about that.
Well, we've launched publicly everything in the beginning of the year, and so far we have 11 to 12,000 people throughout social media. Customers, we have a few already, and yeah, we're looking forward, because you asked me about my ask. It would help us if we have more exposure, meaning we're looking for partners, because recently we've launched our partnership program for teachers, and not only that, can resell the courses for commissions. And also, I'm looking for investments and all ways of driving this thing forward.
Do you have a team?
I have one person with me who is my angel investor. Yeah, he's here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I would like to say a few words to the virtual audience. So tonight, in 3 minutes, my friends at Techstar starting their demo day. So, gambate, Kaga-san, good luck. Dobre. So, pitch to pitch again. I can't be serious, I'm sorry. Sergey Sergeyev, Catwing.
Hello, my name is Sergeyev. I'm a data scientist with over 15 years in the area, in the domain of retail, e-commerce, and banking. I don't know, are you aware of, but retailers, when they have over 5 million of revenue, are struggling with their inventory, especially like overstocking, understocking, and problem with waste. Normally, this is very time-consuming operation. They deal with ERP reports and Excels. So we created Catwing. Catwing combines different data sources. We make demand forecasting based on the latest AIs. We make our internal inventory optimizations model and automate the process. So we help. So we maximize their sales. We limit the loss of opportunities which they can have, and we reduce the inventory. So we are partnering with the ERPs because they can be our partners. We have 3 customers, and what we are looking for is more leads, sales, exposure, people, smart people who wants to join to the team, and also to raise a hand for our next steps of raising for investment. So that's it.
Can you specify a little bit what's your target market? How does your typical customer look like? What software are they using for inventory management? And you're on top of existing softwares, right? Or you can be used entirely. Your solution can be the sole solution.
Yeah, we are like a vampire, so we need to take data. So I mean, from the ERPs, we have the technology how to onboard from the top of the funnel, from the marketing, Facebook ads, Google ads, from the website, from all the...
And do you integrate with a particular type of ERP, or at the moment?
Yeah, currently we have 3 ERPs for our three customers.
Are they like global ERP systems or local Bulgarian?
They are Bulgarian.
Bulgarian, okay.
Bulgarian ERPs, I mean, one of them is one of the biggest here with a lot of big customers. To your first questions, what we noticed, the niche is between retailers who are making revenue between 5 million up to 100 millions. Normally they use some custom or some their internal or some local players. We spent some time like with Gorka, with Monsieur Bricolage, who are on the SAP. The problem there is that it's an ecosystem, and we are not really targeting there.
And so the product is like BI on the inventory management. It's like analyzes the things. It analyzes and gives you suggestions how to optimize inventory, right?
Yeah, it is completely different. Old ways, like the professors. I mean, this niche is a lot of people are working in that area. So it's the old ways with Excels, with the BIs. Here, our idea is that it needs to be like a black box. So we are making all the magic behind, and we provide the numbers. Like we are saying, so we try to harmonize the orders, because these harmonizations give a good relationship with the suppliers from one side, and also from the other side, the buyers, they want some regularity to be able to be focused. So we are doing like, for one of our customers is one per month, for the others is once per week. We just, for all the products, give them our recommendation, and some of them want a kind of why we are assuming this kind of data. So we ask them how you take your decision. So we give them additional data which they can use as a reference, just to see to feel much more confident about the numbers and the results.
And the AI is doing this. AI is doing this, or your algorithms?
So we are, I mentioned like more than 5 years working in that area. So we, a lot of books, a lot of courses, a lot of customers, paying customers for that. So initially, the company ShopUp is a consultancy company. So we started like a spin-off. So officially, it happens last week, just as the product Catwing. I mean, Cat comes from the category management. So everything is internal. We have not only artificial intelligence, but we have human intelligence behind it. But it's a kind of combination. And the next level is because we are data scientists, and comparing to the old professors with their unique formulas, which they never work, We use maths, we use how the AI, like reinforcement learning, how you can, you have seen these robots which are start walking, how they are learning, so it's like a similar approach here. You punish if it's better, so we try to learn the model for each customer, which is the best approach there. So yeah.
Currently it's B2B business model, right?
Yeah, B2B.
Yeah. What is the average closing time on customer?
It's funny because sometimes it takes like one meeting. When I reach the owner, his eyes are like this. Are you sure that you can make this? And it's like even they're not waiting the offer.
Yeah, the context of the question is how do you plan to scale it?
Yeah, I mentioned with the ERPs because a lot of ERPs are trying to solve this, and the maximum what they can do is a kind of a BI, like some visualization, but still you are. It's like a huge task. I mean, normally at that level of 5 million, the owner or the CEO normally is doing these purchases, but at one point he needs to transfer this task to someone else. And normally we are just optimizing and make it much more efficient.
Yeah, I understand, but it needs custom work. I mean, it needs business analysis. I understood that it's integrated with ERP system, but again, it's a custom solution, right? So it needs some business analysis, it needs implementation after that, some training to the customer.
Data science, how it works, you put metrics and you monitor the metrics. So our expertise is that we really well define the metrics, which we monitor every time we make a prediction. So and at the end, we have a monitoring system of all the metrics which are important for the business. I mean, I understand that we can bankrupt them if we say buy too much stuff and they don't have that cash or it doesn't convert. So we have such kind of metrics which we constantly rely on. And also we have a monitoring system if something is not working on just to monitor and doing in that area.
I've been working in the retail business, so I'm going to elaborate on this question a bit more. So there are two elements. One is how long does it take to close a customer? Mm-hmm. And the other one is how long does it take to train the system on the specific customer data? Because it requires data, as you mentioned, so how long is the other two cycles?
Okay, I'll be honest, for the customer it depends of the level and the maturity of the particular retailer. For some of them, if it is the right moment, it takes like a week or 2 weeks. Normally, some of them, because we are new on the market, they want POC. So we are doing for particular brand, for particular supplier, a POC where we are doing simulation. We are using 4 years data, so 3 years are for training and 1 year is for simulation, where we are showing if you were using Catwing, how much money you would spend, how much you will reduce your inventory, and also how much sales additionally you are going to make from the lost opportunities.
Okay.
Last question. Okay.
I think we're good. We're good. We're good.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So, don't forget to go to ahaslights.com/P2P vote and vote for your favorite pitch. If you close the window, 10 years of despair. Sorry, that's the rule. Emu invented it. We're not going to sleep, Nikki. So the next one are 2 people, probably. Why? Only one on the stage, please. Velina Savova Kitfit.
Hello. Do you have a cat? If yes, this makes you one of 370 million cat owners around the world who are deeply concerned about their cat well-being and have no way of knowing how their cat is when it's not with them. We are offering a high-tech and high-fashion solution. Our smart collar tracks your cat activity and notifies you about any irregularities in its behavior. This can be an indication of a health concern and over time save you a lot of time and money from vet visits. With the GPS tracking functionality, you can also find your cat in case it goes missing. We have already secured a pre-seed investment. We have created a prototype, tested with initial users, attended one of the largest pet health conferences in the world, got some very positive feedback on our design. And right now we are looking to raise 100,000 euro in order to launch our product and to support marketing and production cost.
So the question, can it be used also for other pets?
So right now we are focusing on cats for the following reason. Our competitors are doing the same thing for both cats and dogs. And essentially the design they have is not suitable for cat because it's a smaller animal, it has a different, well, it has a different build, basically. So we are starting with cats and over time plan to expand on other animals as well.
What are the single biggest problems that you're going to be solving and that you think would be selling to your customers?
So basically what we are giving our customers is a peace of mind. Because when you get a cat, you assume it's easy to take care of this cat. So you tend to leave it alone for long periods of time. Typically cat owners are people who are younger, maybe not with families. So they travel a lot and also spend a lot of time outside of home, working, hustling, and all that things.
Basically, it's a location.
No, not the location. It's how the cat is. Because your cat, it has a specific behavior that is typical for them.
It can be alive or not.
Well, if you don't know if your cat is not alive, that's a problem on its own. So, but we're not solving that.
You have a life counter? How many of the 9 lives are?
Yeah, so essentially if your cat goes suddenly less active, this could indicate kidney disease. If it's more active, then a hypothyroidism. So those things you typically not notice when you're at home for, like you say, let's say after work for 2 hours. So this is essentially what we're giving them, information.
Can you please tell me a little bit more about the market? Which is your first market, which is your next market, and how do you intend to go to that market?
Right. So the countries with biggest domestic cat population in Europe, yeah, because we're talking Europe, this is France, Italy, and Romania. Also, we have gotten some interest from Germany and Austria. So this will be our first markets. Then in time, we plan to expand to the UK and then the US.
So you're going to be selling online via Amazon or something like that?
Exactly. Online with, well, we want to use influencers, and I don't mean influencers with cat, I mean cat influencers because we have that. And mainly online, but also we want to have some presence in retail stores because in my opinion at least, it's very different when you can go and actually see your product. Maybe not buy it from the store itself, but just see that it's there.
And after you buy, there is a subscription and maybe affiliate for the products that the cat needs after the purchase?
Could you repeat?
Like after the person buys the device, does the purchase ends here?
No, so it's one-time purchase of the device, then you have 3-month free subscription, and then you have the subscription model.
And do you make also affiliate on the products that you recommend for the cat?
Well, we could, yeah.
How expensive is that, the subscription after the training?
The subscription is €12 per month or 98 per year.
A question for your colleague over there.
He is the technical mind.
Yeah. Which are the metrics you are monitoring right now, and what is your plans in that regard?
Well, currently we're monitoring the location and also the activity of the cat. But In the future, we plan to measure the breathing, heart rate, and also we want to measure, well, not measure, but actually analyze the purring and meowing of cats. And that's how we want to increase the level of connectivity, emotion connectivity between the owners and the cats. So it's a bit far-fetched, but yeah, no one else have ever done it. There are no papers about that, so be the pioneers in that.
You said breeding?
Breeding, yeah.
Yeah, okay, like breed.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
No.
When you say activity, what do you actually mean? How much it moves, how much it jumps, or something like that?
Well, we measure the activity as a metric of time it's actually been active. Basically, because we cannot measure when it jumps, when it walks, but yeah, it makes moving around, basically. Yeah.
Can you connect it with other IoT devices on the home? For example, if the cat temperature, to put on the AC if the owner is not there, to open the gate so it can go and hopefully come back, to put it more food, other food types, water. Do you have this option?
For the future, we actually planned a whole variety of products that we want to allow the customers to buy, which are for IoT, for home IoT for pets. So basically, we'll have the feeders connected to that, the one for, the smart toilets, and some other devices as well.
Velina, back to you. You mentioned you need 80K right now?
100.
What for?
For marketing, R&D, and production.
How many customers do you have?
Right now, well, we are in a pilot stage, so we are not really, have not entered the market.
Okay. And the other question is, you're two, the two of you, are there more? And
Yeah.
who's doing what?
Yeah, so I am the business person. He is the technical mind, together with his colleague who is in the audience.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Pitch2Pitch startup competition, 11th, every month, you know, yeah. And you vote, right? Because Emil, you know, 10 years of despair. Imagine that, 10 years. Okay. Katerina and Desislava, Capsuland. Okay, after this pitch, be ready for a game.
Hi, hello. We are Capsuland, the first rental kids wardrobe in Bulgaria. We are parents and we know how fast our kids outgrow their clothes. Financial strength, frequent purchases of clothes, several amounts of clothes at home, etc. We offer rental kids wardrobes. You can rent these clothes and then swap when your kids grow up. This not only saves money, time, and space at home, but also reduces waste and promotes slow fashion. We are a small team, just two of us, but with a tendency to grow. We are offering financial financial support to increase our services and go beyond the borders of Bulgaria. We are also looking for a website developer who will help us to build our next website. Also, just to add, we will rent out our garments 10 times, and they are profitable 2.5 rentals. Thank you.
How many parents or kids you have already on the platform?
On a platform,
How many people use your product already?
more than 200. You mean clients or you use
clients.
clients? Now at this stage, around 10 clients. We have 10 clients, regular clients.
And how many sets of clothes you have?
For for all this.
Total, like what
Yeah.
is your capacity? How much kids can your company serve?
So we are not buying the inventory before to be rent. We are working with brands in Bulgaria, Bulgarian brands who produce and also import sustainable clothes. So when we are taking their products and put it in our site, which is now just informational, with the price and the product, and when a customer wants to rent, then we buy it from the brands with a percentage of course, and then we rent out the garment.
And how do you make money? What is your business model?
This will be a monthly subscription, which is based on how many quotes you want to get, and based on what price you are taking the garments, of course. We have a calculation where we are calculated now. We started with seasonal quotes and quotes for off-show events, and we aim gross profit about 50%.
So does it depend on the volume of usage of different sets of dresses, or no?
No, we offer quotes like we said around 10 times. And of course, this is average because we talk for sustainable quotes, which are proof that their quality is high, they are high quality, and they can rise then more than 5 kids with this garment, for example.
You mentioned that you're offering kits, not individual clothes. Did I get you correctly?
Yeah, we're offering capsules, kids' clothes, and individual clothes for seasonal individual clothes. Yeah, bundles, like a bundles. Capsule, yeah, capsule
Okay.
kits.
And for how long is one capsule being used?
The minimum period that you can rent these clothes is 1 month.
Minimum, and
Yeah,
and
this is a
for this
minimum.
1 month, if the month is over, I can return it, and I can cancel.
Or you can re-rent to how to expand, to expand the rental period for next.
And if I want to have more, then I add additional capsule for additional price.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Just to add, for example, I thought for the seasonal rentals, we had an example for a family who were on these cold countries recently, and they have a baby, and they just rent this like soft shell. Yes, for 1 week. We just wanted to try this also, because we saw that people tend to do this, and we are trying to be flexible and cover more clients.
Okay. That actually requires a little bit of a logistics, which is going to be costly, I suppose. And how are you going to scale? How are you planning to scale this business?
To scale, we aim to go beyond the borders of Bulgaria to Romania, for example.
And at the beginning, I understood that you are going to be taking second-hand clothes. Is that correct? Because at some point you said that you're buying from established brands.
This is another of our initiative.
Yes, but which one do you think is going to be the big one? You're relying that parents would be giving away or would be paid for their clothes after they buy them for their children, or you'll be relying on buying them from existing brands?
For now, we are buying new clothes, and then when we start renting out them second and third time, we will ensure that the quality is like gently worn, and we have a plan to take our brand partners' quotes from parents and give them credit to either to rent from us or with percentage
And
to buy new clothes.
Why aren't you doing that right now?
We're just starting to present this in the social media because we have a conversation with our brands partner to present them the idea and to talk for the numbers.
Okay, so for sure it's going to be secondhand, because if it's not, then where the big question is where you're going to get the money for increasing inventory, because if you lock up a lot of cash in clothes, you need either bank financing or something like this. While if you take them secondhand, that can really scale easier. Yeah.
Yes, maybe in after a while we will be full of like second-hand, but our main purpose is to be in the circular economy because we see that also in Europe people are thinking how they spend their money and to be more cautious for the nature and for the. This is the big problem, but we are just starting with the small, with save time, which is, I think, most important now.
2 questions. Do you take deposits from the parents for the capsula? No?
Not yet, because in the countries where they're doing this like from 20 years, now they are not charging their clients because we all are parents and know that we can have some issues with the clothes. Yes. But we have also a partner who is a producer of Bulgarian washing product, and we are aiming to work with them and give people some small like stains. Soaps and something like that. When they have issue, they can
And the second thing, maybe do you offer parents to give their overgrown clothes and then get a discount for joining in for?
Yes, for now we will do this only with our brand partners. I mean, which brands which we work with now.
No, but the parents, like the client themselves, they don't need the old.
Yeah, this is for the parents who bought from our brand partners, and then when their quotes are.
But why do you limit yourself to those brands? Like, not all my clothes are belonging to this brand. I want to give you everything. Why should I be limited? Because they make a partnership with you? I don't think that exclusivity is to your own benefit.
Because we want to work with more sustainable clothes, that's why we don't.
It seems that the brand sold you the idea that work with me, I'll be sustainable, and force all of the parents to accept only my clothes, and then I will rate myself. It's not in your interest.
Okay, we'll think for this.
Unless you charge them for that.
Yeah, unless they give you for free the clothing. I don't know.
Question? A few words about the competition. Who is your actual competitor?
Actually, our competitors are indirect competitors, like social media groups where people resell their clothes. But we do not have direct competitors at this stage.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So many important people like me on Omai.TV. I totally forgot that Pitch2Pitch has its own social media, so follow Pitch2Pitch on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and on Instagram. Yeah, we will share pictures and videos, imagine, there. So, don't move, please. Yeah. I will keep the judges in hostage right now, because I want to play a game with you. Do you remember last time when there is a little small boy here, 18 years old, by the open mic from the audience, come to the stage and crush it? Even won the evening of Pitch2Pitch. So I'm trying to do the same thing right now. So, who has a birthday next week and has and own a startup? Who has a birthday in June and own a startup? It's an open mic, so you can pitch your startup here without any lines and rules and whatever. You just need to...
Now it's a good time for Trifon to cheat and come on the stage.
To prove yourself. Okay. Yes. Big applause. Looks like a software engineer. Don't be offended, guys. Okay, so what's your name?
I'm Atanas.
Me too. So what's your startup is about? You don't need to hold my hand, actually.
Okay, thanks. We're Betty, and we are basically a platform which enables people from all over the world to buy drinks to their friends, independent of where they are. For example, you're here in Sofia.
Okay, don't pitch. Okay. So, so can you answer these questions, but not like the regular pitch? Just convince the judges that they need to invest in you and that they need to put you into the finals. So you don't have any time. Just talk. Please turn off the phones, please. It's a theater, Gurku theater.
Thank you. So basically yeah, sure. Yeah, sorry, first time. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Appreciate that. It wasn't planned, really. Last 2 months, basically, I got a long vacation of my job in a corporation to validate this platform and this idea. I found a co-founder, and we did successfully, in our perspective, validate it in Spain and Portugal. Yesterday, we did that as well in Sofia. The first bar is already onboarded here. In Porto, Lisbon, we have a few places already. In Valencia, we have a few, and in Madrid, we have 2. We plan to go to Barcelona next. We tried to talk to some people in the UK, but there the business is different. It requires different kind of approach because there are big organizations owning the places and so on. So we are now focusing more and more on this, bringing more people in. We have ambassadors which are now supporting us in different places, like doing the onboarding of places for us, like on a commission basis and rate, so they do it free of charge. Yeah.
Where did the idea came from?
It actually came a few years back, and I didn't work on it. It came when a friend of mine had birthday, and she was studying in Münster in Germany, and I didn't have the tools to actually not just call her and say happy birthday, but rather show my appreciation by sending a gift, like with a personal touch. So that's what we want to do. That's what we want to achieve.
How does it work technically?
Technically, it's basically an app at the moment. It's a POC app. It will be a website in the future. Basically, you open the app, you choose the city that your friend is or the country. You choose a nice place. You open the menu, select drinks or a few, buy it, send it to your friend as a digital voucher, really nicely formatted and shaped. I can show you that in a second.
Oh, we don't have seconds.
Minute? Okay, that's it. That's how it looks, at least now. So.
And the bar, what does the bar have to accept it? Like QR code to where does it go?
Yeah, basically the bars have a separate application on their own, like administrative application, where they can follow orders, they can verify the QR code and the vouchers and so on. So input their menu.
Mm-hmm.
And the customer gets a voucher, not the drink.
It gets a drink. The customer gets drink or drinks, which are just represented by a digital QR code. It's not the voucher. I hate this word. I hate it really. So yeah, it's.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Can you define the problem in one sentence that you're solving?
Yeah. We're solving two problems for the two parts of the platform. For places, we are hiring their revenue and their chances of success, because new places like bars, cafes, and so on, it's so difficult business, and they basically can't survive after the first few years. So in our conversations, like, the rate of acceptance and onboarding was very high, especially for new places. For users, it's basically what I said, how the idea came. We basically want to give people tool to show appreciation, to send gifts, to show respect, colleagues, friends, families. Yeah, that's that.
What is the ask?
What is the ask?
The ask.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. Sorry. We now want to have angel investment support us. So we basically decided to go for and to look for 80,000 euros of funding. So, yeah.
I don't want to ruin the party so much,
Yeah.
but generally, when you want to do something like this, what's the practice is that you call the bar and you tell them, I want the menu is on the website.
Yeah.
I want to order this drink to this table. You see my wife there, and then you just read them the credit card number by phone, and they charge it on the POS terminal. There is an option for it, and then you have all of the bars whenever they are, and it's becoming your project a bit hard to compete with that option.
Fair enough. I think that simplicity of the process plays a big part here. I think that you are in theory also able to call a restaurant and order a taxi, which goes there and takes your order and brings it back to you, but you can use Glovo as well. So I get it. That's why we spent really high efforts on validation and talking to people, talking to places. And yeah, but I understand your concern, yeah.
And back to your value proposition and the
Yeah.
problem you're trying to solve,
Yeah.
how is that solution different than Amazon voucher or PlayStation voucher or any other marketplace e-commerce voucher?
Yeah, it's basically the personal touch that is different.
What do you mean? Well, I don't see any personal touch here. I just order drinks and they bring in there. But it's not the case. You bring the voucher. It's a digital voucher, and I receive it by email, right?
Fair enough. But if I want to buy a drink, I want to choose a drink that fits you as a person and that you would like. So it's highly personal in terms of, do you drink wine? Do you drink whiskey? Do you drink coffee? Do you want specialty coffee? Like, showing that you know the person as well is making the difference in our perspective.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Atanas, and the name of the startup?
Bevi. Stay tuned.
Okay, Bevi. Again? Or no? Okay. Okay, enough. So you need 15 minutes to decide who will be the winner of tonight. Is the last one. I don't know why it's the last one, the samurai, or what? Because we have a final next month or August. I don't know. Emil will tell you later. So thank you, judges. And please, one person from each startup come to the stage so we can ask you questions. It's the next game, actually. don't go away, because the startups are really interesting. Please, one person from each startup. You can choose a spot there. There are 5, you're 5. Bevi! Адаш! Атанас! Атанас на сцената, ако обичаш.
Трябва ли поред да седнем, как презентирахме или нямаше?
Не. Каквото си пожелаете.
Добре, че имате по-дълги. Аз мога да седна и така.
Аз мисля, че си
Okay, so I hope everybody are on the stage. We can start with English Motivator. Guys, we will start with English Motivator. What's your event there? Thank you. Okay, so the first question for you. Can you help me with this one? The put, guys? Не мога? Okay, start with the name. Why English Motivator?
I saw one of the questions actually. How are you better than the animated lessons? I think this is towards
okay,
Max, I guess, so I can answer that.
Let's go with this one.
Okay, so several reasons. First of all, I've seen Учаси. I've been on their platform. The lessons are really nice. They create lessons for all of the subjects nowadays, subjects that are being taught in school. So we are focusing mainly on English. This allows us to be better in this field than anybody else. So this is one of the reasons. Second one is the lessons in Учаси are really nice, but they are static images most of the time. You have somebody talking to you. They're well presented, of course, no doubt about this, but they're static images. And English Motivator lessons are something totally different. It's like you watch cartoon. The level of engagement is totally different. Apart from that, we have tests after each lesson. Like I've said, the animation character is talking to you, and you click and you have the reaction of this animation character. So a lot of things that are engaging. Also, we have different animation characters for each level. This allows us to create something like a storyline. You go with one character, then on to the next one, and they have conversations between themselves, and it's a totally different story.
Okay, let's go back to my first question, which is kind of generic, but please answer it, because I will ask every one of you. So why English Motivator? Do you think it's kind of simple?
It is actually, but maybe this was one of my one of the reasons. It really did occur to me under the shower. Like it's a cliche, but it happened. So I wanted something that represents the idea of inspiring people, and I think this simple and something that sticks in your head, and I think this conveys the idea.
Okay, thank you so much. Sergey, you have a mic, right? Okay, start with cat wing. Why?
Yeah, cat wing.
На котето, крилото.
Yeah, cat is category management. So it's like since probably 2000, it's a big area in supply chain management, so category management and all the rest. And it's like playing with words, you know. Yeah. So many startups, so many names, and it just, I like it. I mean, the consultant companies shop up, so I decided to have something up, so that's why probably the wing comes.
So do you have any patents with this technology?
It's very hard with data science, AI stuff to make patents, because first of all, in Europe, I mean, you are not protected and the software, it's very hard to be patented. So more or less, we just try to onboard and keep it close.
And do you have clients at the moment?
Yeah, we have three customers and several others are waiting, so it's a little bit push for us because it's not really scaled well. So a lot of work and yeah.
Okay, tell us which is the hard part of creating this in a similar startup.
Yeah, the hard part is that first you sell the idea, and when it comes to make it in production, okay, you make simulation, you make testing, everything seems well, you make a simulation, the numbers are great, but then you need to make it in production because we have like for each customer up to 10 different data sources. You need to make a validation, monitoring, also such kind of small details in order to make it a real bulletproof product. This is the time-consuming stuff, and normally, because our team are mainly data scientists, so we take 2 people which are developers, so still it's like a hustle.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Thank you. So, Velina, KidFit. So let's start with the name. Why?
Well, for starters, easy to remember. Also, I think it well embodies the idea, and we are all about fitness. By that I mean general fitness, general well-being of the cat. And also the first part, it's all about the cat, which if you have ever had a cat, it's all about the cat anyways.
Okay, excuse me, colleagues, can you move back to the questions on the screen? Okay, great. Thank you so much. So, we have questions for you, a lot of questions for you. So, how is your product better than having a whole camera through which I can observe my cat?
Yeah, okay, so I actually have a friend that has this, and it's very creepy when I go to feed the cat and she's looking at me because it detects motion. But basically, if the cat goes outside of the area that the camera sees, you don't know how the cat is. Also, you cannot look at your cat all the time because you presumably have to work. And finally, with the GPS tracking, if your cat goes outside, runs away for some reason, you have no way of finding it. So basically, the camera, it has limited functionality.
The next question is, why not start with dogs? Cats hate wearing stuff.
Yeah, exactly what everyone is thinking. That's why no one is actually trying to get close to this niche. And so the thing is, cat is actually now the most popular pet, more popular than dogs as of recently. And because it's difficult to make a design that actually fits the cat and the cat does not want to take it off, no one is really trying. And we have that capability, and we have actually managed to do that.
Okay, we have a weird question, but probably you understand it. So it's like Aura Ring for cats.
Right, okay, so yeah, Aura Ring is basically a ring you put on the finger and it tracks a few things about you. It's kind of part of the biotech, or actually biohacking movement. Yeah, it's sort of like this. But yeah, it's actually one of the inspirations behind it, yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank
so,
you.
Katerina or Desislava? Desislava. Okay, so why Capsuland?
So first the name was another name, but then we just chose Capsuland because capsule.
What was the old name?
The old name was The Little Bundles.
Oh, nice.
But it was kind of long.
Like an old rock song.
But we wanted to be close to the idea capsule, like capsule wardrobe. It's very popular for the women and adults. And we wanted to create something like that for our kids. So capsule, like this capsule, which we want to offer bundles, like some piece of clothes that will cover a period for the kids. and land that they will be lent from us and rented from our clients.
So do you have any active clients at the moment?
Yes, we have around 10 clients now.
And can you share us a bit about the whole process? What do you do, like the daily routine of you as a founder of Capstone?
The daily routine is that this is not our main job. So we're parents, we have a regular job, and we just started the idea in November last year. And our daily job, I can say that we have a lot of meetings with different brand partners here in Bulgaria, because we wanted to start with Bulgarian partners first. And we have also some meetings and conversations with people who are doing this, like in UK and US. And we wanted to adopt best practices and adapt it for our market here.
Okay, thank you so much. Atanas?
Yeah.
Okay, tell us about the name. Why?
Bevy basically comes from beverage, like the English term for a drink. So,
yeah. That's it.
That's it. Yeah,
That's
it's
yeah,
short,
okay.
catchy, easy to remember, easy to grasp. That's it.
Okay, do you agree with everything that the judges say like minutes ago? Did you
the
agree
good
with
stuff?
everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, with only the good stuff. Okay.
No. I absolutely agree with the concerns as well. I have the same. I had the same, I should say. So it's, yeah, I realize that we should be very careful in order to not get into torpid ideas and trying to squeeze something from nothing, but yeah, I think it's not that.
Yeah. Do you have clients in Bulgaria actually, or?
The first bar that I talked to in Bulgaria was yesterday night. They said yes. So yeah.
So you lucky week actually.
It's not lucky.
Oh, okay. okay.
No,
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
kidding. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you guys for the guys and girls for everything. That you are awesome. I think we can start with the audience award, and the winner is, or we can give 1 minute more to vote. Do you remember ahaslides.com/P2P vote? You can vote only for 30 seconds, so you can enter the competition and choose your favorite pitch. So let's count. 1, 5, 10, 15. Are you voting? Yeah, I can see that people are chatting with someone but not voting. You can follow Pitch2Pitch if you don't want to vote. Okay, 25, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. KidFit, congratulations, you are the winner of tonight's audience award. So let's pick the winner from the audience. Let's start right now because the judges are ready to speak. And now. I said now. Yeah. Taka, taka, taka. Stop. Nicola. Nicola? Who is Nicola? So congratulations. You won 1 week at every location at Networking Premium. Both of you. Congrats, 2 winners. Please contact with Networking Premium to receive your award. And now, Yeah, you can stay there. They don't want to sit, even. Okay, so let's invite on the stage the judges again. The judges, please, judges. Emil? Da. Okay, I don't need a script anymore. I didn't need it in the beginning even, but a lot of names, guys. Did you remember the names of the judges? Ha! Emil, right? Okay, so we have some people who supported us, so we have some awards. Please, the supporters come to the stage so they can give, don't break, please. It's really expensive here around. So, whoever wants to give an award to the startups, please come here. Ivao, Miła, who? It's for a? I'm for a. For you. I wish you good luck. Do you want a picture? Where is the photographer? Over there. Guys, picture. Picture, picture. Over there. Okay, Nikki, please something epic. Yeah, Miła.
Thank you. I would like to also give an award. Also give an award today, and this is a team workshop for KidFit.
Congratulations. The next one. Hi.
First of all, I would like to thank Emil for the great opportunity. I think this is my last appearance here. Thank you for the chance to be part of this organization. Huge kudos to your team. It was an amazing season. A few words about me. I'm Mogi. I'm a financial guy, and I'm presenting FinDep, company that provides CFO as a service. If you're curious, you can check in internet or catch me later. And I would like to give my rewards to Catwing.
Congratulations again. More awards.
That's right, more awards. I'm Ivo from Beyond Per Accelerator, and at first I want to thank you to Emil for this great event, and it becomes greater and greater since its 5th season or 4th? 4th season, yeah, it's great. So applause for Emil and his teams. As we are Per-Accelerator and we are helping one of our verticals is MedTech, and we see why not pet healthcare. So the team with the cats, congratulations.
You can take a picture if you want. We have time for pictures because Emil told me that he will speak less. More awards? Borislav, a movie to some? Okay. And the final word by Emil Shikirjski.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for coming. I see many faces and fewer people raise their hand for the first time, meaning they are regular pitch-to-pitchers. And now for this last chapter and finishing the season, I would like to invite my team to everyone say a few words. So let's see if they're here or in the bar upstairs. So, Tzetzi, where is Carolina? I lost everyone. I don't see anyone. They're upstairs. Okay. Asen, everyone is upstairs? Okay. Venci, can you come? No. No. Okay, so behind the production of this event is the team of Networking Premium. Without us is Asen upstairs preparing the event. Nancy, that was taking the tickets on reception, and she's not here at the moment. Monica, my wife, of course, not to forget. Nikki Zakhariev with the music, he's also part of the team. And it's been difficult, so maybe for the first time you say a few words. How was the experience?
No.
Can we do it every week? Not every
week, but every 2 weeks.
Meaning we have more power for the next season?
Probably, yes.
They are not used to sit on front of the stage. We'll give them as much as possible confidence for the next event and for the next season. The finale will be in a special occasion in September. And as Atanas said, not talking too much, let's go to the awards. Okay, so again, the awards goes to the team that will help the most. Not the best startup, not the most investable. So whoever we decided that it will help the most. No. Catwing. You're getting an award from us. Congrats. You can say a few words.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm surprised. So I don't know what to expect. So thank you for appreciation.
You're welcome in a good family, in a good place for entrepreneurs, with already more than 4 exits that happened, 3 of them in this location. So it's a good place to just get the energies, and we hope and wish you the same. And now we have just a bit above the winner of this chapter that goes to the final to compete on the bigger awards, KidFit.
Well, I just want to say that I am here on stage receiving the award, but it's not really mine, it's the whole team, so thank you guys. Yeah, and come here for a photo. I do like photos.
Come on, team. On the stage. And we'll make the classical photo in a classical mode, Yeah, on stage. On stage. Bravo, we are done with the season. Thank all supporters.
Thank you so much for being here. This was the last one, and of course we will have another one in September, a known location, probably Arena Sofia, you don't know. And of course, I'd like to thank you for all of your support. You're supporting the startup ecosystem in Bulgaria and beyond. So thank you so much. Follow everybody you heard, Omai.TV, and go to the rooftop for a party right now. Thank you for being here. Bye. Bye.